Not having Gina Haspel, the CIA director, at this briefing is a cover-up to a critical question that the members of the Senate have as to the murder of Jamal Khashoggi and a critical element of U.S.-Saudi relationships. It's outrageous that the Senate can be stonewalled from hearing from the CIA director. I have respect for the Secretary of State and Defense, but I don't need them to characterize the information of the CIA and the intelligence community. I need to hear it directly. Because Gina Haspel, if all of the accounts are true, would have said with a high degree of confidence that, in fact, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia was involved in the murder of Jamal Khashoggi, a United States permanent resident and a journalist.
I understand the strategic relationship between us and Saudi Arabia, but I'm not going to blow past this. So if that briefing is not given soon, it's going to be hard for me to vote for any spending bill.
The reports were that the CIA director was prevented from coming here today.
Well, then they're going to have a hard time getting me to vote for us to move forward. I'm not, quite frankly. I am not going to be denied the ability to be briefed by the CIA that we have oversight of about whether or not their assessment supports my belief that this could not have happened without MBS knowing. And if the briefing reinforces the conclusion that I already have tentatively formed, then there will be no more business as usual with Saudi Arabia.
The most persuasive presence in this briefing was the empty chair, a chair that should have been occupied by Gina Haspel, the head of the Central Intelligence Agency. We were told in this briefing that it was the direction of the White House that she not attend. I cannot recall a briefing on such a sensitive measure where we have been denied access to the intelligence agencies of the United States. As a consequence, much of the testimony was interesting but not persuasive. There are many of us who believe that this execution of Khashoggi in Istanbul could never have taken place without the knowledge and direction of the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. That is a fact which this administration has never been willing to acknowledge.